G'day there, mate. My name is Mr. Magilla-cutti, and welcome back once again to my channel. Today, we're going to be continuing the story of Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, where we left off last time, we made our way to near the edge of Maker's End, I believe it was called. We found almost every collectible in the game. We just need one more vessel, which is inside these ruins at Maker's End. We were, however, once again contacted by a mysterious voice over the focus. This time, he was telling us what would await us at Maker's End, and even tried to help us. So, enough of my rambling, let's just dive straight into it, shall we? Goddamn computer. Stay. Soon I can save enough money, soon I can repair it. Just leave it be for now. I'll find a way to fix it up step a sec. But for now, let's make our way here. And it looks like there's going to be a lot of corrupted machines here. Oh, I had to unplug it.
Corrupted watchers, acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines, cooperating. One happy family.
Just gonna check my carry. Still gonna need a lot more here and there. Raccoon skin, etc, etc. And I need to start hunting rats too. Oh, speaking of the devil. Bugger. Again, it's sad that you can't actually pick up arrows from corpses of enemies. See if they can take them down quietly.
Forged dirt delvers made off with any riches long ago, but not the ancients buried in the ground.
These dig sites, they're massive.
I'll say. They must be looking for more corruptors here, while the other variety of machines. Deathwalkers? Well, something like that. Okay, no need to follow the ones on the ground. So there's something bigger out there.
All these ruins. What did the old ones do here?
Question. Ooh. I'm just gonna see him there. It's hard to see at night with the snow blowing. Gonna have to go down there. It's a corruptor. Alright. I want to try and get in here without raising the alarm, so let's just do this quietly. Well, as quietly as I can anyway. sneak around here. That's right. Oh!
An explosion.
I was not expecting that. Are they blasting the machines out of here? It's a good tactic since no one else is around here, so they wouldn't know what these guys are up to.
Getting soaked from all that snow.
And that's all the vessels.
Another explosion.
Deathbringer, that's their name.
Rotate turret! And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving, and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Jesus Christ, on a stick! Alrighty, where are you? Deathbringer. Alrighty, unearthed ancient weapon platform built to deliver overwhelming force, prone to overheating. Okay, so it has cooling rods here. If you destroy those, and it causes the machine to overheat faster. And its core is exposed when it overheats. A flamethrower is there, grenade launcher somewhere else, and heat vents. So basically we've got pretty much everything here. Side. So a lot of hits, a lot of stuff to actually aim for.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
So it's weak against fire and electricity. Good to know, actually.
Focus. It stopped working.
I've disabled his focus. Focus is empty.
This seems blasted. I wonder if there's a weakness.
Big it is. Take out the smaller ones first. Biggest best if I equip that Oseram, the one that takes better damage against range attacks. Do I have a better one? No, I don't. It's overheated. Shooting its own men.
Hitting that thing really hurt it.
Just missed the head. Ooh. That was his fault. He rose up to try and aim and got shot instead. Jesus. Okay, stop talking and just start attacking. Okay, didn't knock that off. Viewing. Still one more.
Did it. Those things pack a punch.
Okay.
All right. The Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it. Let's see what you have to say.
What the heck?
What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Oh. What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures.
Yeah.
Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Let's get up here first. Get loot what we can get. And what we saw there, it looked like a swirl of mist. Well, scratch that, a swirl of corruption. I think that might have been Hades. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know, but Hades was the Greek god of the underworld. Not the dead, the underworld. Bit of a difference. To have something of like the name Hades is never a good sign.
Tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
It worked. Maybe finally we can get some answers. One sec. Sorry about that. Still trying to get this thing going, but no luck.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Now, I need to keep my eyes open because I think there's a power cell for the shield weave armor back there. Ooh, that was close. Didn't want to drop down there by mistake.
Protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to black quartz standard. Your words. Look. If you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Hearts team or swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Definitely. Might have been the cause of what happened all those years ago and why the world is in such ruin. This is empty. I don't see anything else here that looks like a house cell or any other recordings for that matter.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions. We're all...
Perception log. Sounded like something happened. Some people were mad. Then again, that's corporate world. I never try to get involved with that stuff myself because one, it makes my brain hurt. Two, too greedy for my taste. I mean, don't get me wrong, we need money and everything, but just to do it for the sake of greed, or just to prove you are better, no thanks.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
Bio, Elizabeth Sobek. Sounded like Sobek was a very, very important Spartan. Not only that, brilliant. Ted Pharaoh. Pharaoh's automatic solution. Definition of corporation.
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Yeah, we just read those. I was wondering where that came from. So whoever this mysterious man is seems to know about a lot about the focus and the eclipse, for that matter.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
Maybe something happened and they needed to change things up.
The air. There's no smell to it, not even Old Death. Nothing natural.
Then again, we are inside a metal building. They must have filters in here for that kind of thing. And perhaps those filters are still going despite the power, everything being, well, destroyed. Frozen over and stuff. Someone was a bit stuck up.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Jesus, that scared me. Ugh. I know you probably was expecting a bigger reaction, but I was kind of learned to keep it in check. Doesn't mean I don't get scared, but I just rather not scream out loud, if you know what I mean. But other than that, it seems we made ourselves a shortcut back up this way. So that's very convenient for us.
Looks like I can climb here.
Even if they did in the crap my pants. Yeah, might have to chase my own way off. That's this. Oh, I see. Just went the wrong way, that's one.
Made it.
Looks like we need to go that way. Once again, let's just explore a bit more. Hollow projector. Maybe goes in here about the projectors.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance, it boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
So it was known back then as a Scarab. Name makes sense, actually. Nothing in here. Campus log. Sounds like there were a lot of rides out front here. Then again, this is...
People were angry at Faro. The corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Well, they did make weapons of mass destruction. They're no surprise. After all, war does breed a lot of sadness, anger, hate, and all that junk.
Looks like the way up. Let's not do it. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Yep. After all, nature does find a way. Need to keep going up that way, but I want to look in here real quick. Ah, that was just a different way up. That was stupid. Apologies, but what can you do? Righty, let's check up this way then. I don't want to miss anything, so yeah. Yeah, so that was just pretty much another way up.
Since began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
People had a different idea of peace back then. We still do nowadays. Not getting another dad.
Save this for later.
So basically what happened was they relied too much on the machines and the machines revolted. Sounds a bit like an iRobot sort of situation. But then again, there has been other movies that had different relatable issues. Not to say that the idea of machines is bad or anything, but you have to be careful not to over-rely on them. Or mistreat them or anything like that. Now, I'm not saying that now they're saying that they have feelings or anything like that. But treat it properly and it will work properly for you. But treat it like crap and well, either breaks down or it will do something you will regret. Like, take a drill for example. If you keep using it too much, and basically it will start overheating, in which case the casing may overheat and burn your hand, or it just may break apart altogether and parts may explode out of it. That's exactly another way of calling it fighting back. But that's just how I think it anyway. All hands on deck. Up we go. Yup. Yep. I'm just gonna check up here because you never know. Yeah, I thought so. I was caught up to date with all the messages. Nothing there, so this way.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. Alright, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
What's that up there? Oh, it's just supplies. Yeah, supplies. Oh, I was off for that thing. Data stored.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Well, let's see what it says then. Let's have a quick look out here first, right? Lebanon, where? High above the cloud line. Can't even see Meridia from here.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted
Wow.
Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
See what this one says then.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Les.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Jesus.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
That's true.
A final file has been recovered.
One more. Let's see what it is then.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God, forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
The only thing I can think of is cut off their fuel supply.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Oh.
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
You have no idea what I've been through. How hard it's been. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am or where I came from, and then come the Eclipse trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found in the mountain as a baby. I already know this through your focus.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answers slip farther from my grasp. You just don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. It's that I don't care.
Oh.
If the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no, I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Good point.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Some of that stuff may be fiction, but some of it may be true. Then again, they haven't gone so far with technology. Who knows?
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Yep. Righty. Down we go.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up there, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Yep. And down we go. Whew. Okay, we're out.
It's heavy. World's going white.
Righty, so we're done here, and I'm gonna have to call it an episode. We learned quite a lot, but then again, we got more questions than answers. But sometimes you need more questions in order to piece together the answers. At least I think so anyway. So anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and show your support for the channel. I would very much appreciate that. And with that, I'm gone. So thank you all again, and I hope you all have a very good day. Take care of yourselves. Drive safely out there, people. Bye-bye. Take care.